We are going to start by me just citing my intentions for this circle. I always like to let you guys know what I'm intending for us here. I'm here to create a sacred space for us to connect deeply with our intuition through the art of the tarot. May the cards bring us whatever lessons we need to hear. I invite you to take this time, take a couple minutes to cleanse your space and gather your materials. I didn't change this from last month because I feel like if you were here with us last month, we incorporated Oracle deck into our readings, and I'm just going to leave that open for you. If you would like to have an Oracle deck with you, you totally can. If you're not feeling that and you just want to use the tarot tonight, that's totally fine. But if you want to go grab an Oracle deck, this would be the time for you to do that. So I'm going to invite you to do that and grab anything else that makes you think of Capricorn as well, just to have as an aid, as a little tool for you as we pull our cards later. And take this time, however feels good for you, to cleanse your space. So that can be with smoke, with sound, with whatever, with prayer, whatever feels best for you. Now that we're nice and cleansed, it's time to reflect. So grab your journal and let's reflect on this last month. What was it like for your relationship with the tarot? Did you grab your deck a lot? Did your readings make you feel good, or did they make you feel bogged down? What was your relationship like with the tarot? When did you grab for your deck? Did you grab for your deck at all? Maybe you didn't. Maybe it was a month without so much tarot. Write down any of those things and write it with some non-judgment, even if you didn't grab it as much as you'd like to. And we'll make some goals for this next month so that you can get to where you want to be with your relationship with the tarot. And if you had a really good relationship with the tarot deck this month, then that's awesome. And feel free to share any of your reflections in the chat if you'd like. Take a minute or so to do this. I have a guided meditation for us to connect with Capricorn. This one gets, I don't want to say dark, but I'm going to be asking you to really reflect during this one. So I invite you to really sit in it and take what comes through to you. And even if you want to have your journal ready so you can write down some things during it, then feel free. Or yeah, just really sit in this message because I'm really hoping it's going to be a helpful winter message for us. Amy says, I struggled with some depression, anxiety late summer through fall. I disconnected spiritually, but I'm coming back to life after starting some new meds and reconnecting with my body and spirit. Did 2 pulls this month and they were so enlightening. I feel the deck welcoming me back like an old friend. That's lovely. Everybody's getting the help and the medicine that they need, and I love to hear that. Thank you guys for sharing that with us. I really appreciate that. So find your comfortable seat. You can keep your camera on or you can turn it off. And I'm going to lead us through our meditation. So I invite you to close your eyes and start by taking 3 nice, slow, and deep breaths with me. Breathing in through the nose and out through the mouth. In through the nose and out through the mouth. Last one, making this extra deep. And exhaling all of that air. Now continue to breathe however feels most comfortable to you. I want you to imagine that with each breath, your body begins to fill with light, acting as the container for the divine energy within you. It ebbs and flows like a fine mist throughout you until its essence fills your body completely from head to toe. Your light is so bright that it begins to spread outside of your body. A shell forms around you, encasing you in a circle of protection. Inside of this vessel is the coziest, most calming, most magical space. It feels familiar to you as you sink down into it. Take a few breaths here and ground yourself into this space for a moment as you notice the colors around you, the feel of the surface you sit upon, and the aroma in the air. One by one, you watch as little balls of light begin to form around the room, representing each of the witches here with us, across time and space. This is our sacred space for self-growth. In the center of the room sits a large silver chain on a pedestal. Something about it feels magnetic, and you're drawn in towards it. You feel a rush as you gaze upon it, and a myriad of feelings well up inside of you. As you hesitantly wrap your fingers around the chain, you are quickly transported to another realm. You blink your eyes open and are greeted with a dark forest. All around you, nature slumbers. The trees have lost their leaves, and snow covers the ground. The stars up ahead shine bright, and the moon casts a silvery glow, illuminating the serene winter scene around you. Caught up in its splendor, it takes a moment for you to realize that the silver chain is now loosely looped around your neck. For some reason, you feel unable to move it, despite its looseness. The chain sets a weight upon you, and you notice that the long silver bond snakes beyond the woods and out of sight. You must find the source. A voice inside your head rings out through the darkness. And so you wander along the moonlit grove, following the chain, gathering it as you walk. The weight of it slows you down, but you feel determined to reach its end. It leads you to a passageway and down a dark stone corridor into a dimly lit chamber. The moonlight peeks in through a small window, casting a light on the stone pedestal where your chain is anchored. There's a weight that must be shed, the voice echoes, a dependency that must be severed. You lay the long chain upon the floor to inspect the pedestal. As you reach it, you see a few words and images inscribed upon the stone. You take a moment to ponder their meaning. What ties you here only slows you down towards reaching your goals, the voice returns. You sense a presence behind you and turn to see the spirit of Capricorn. The 10th zodiac sign stands tall, with horns upon their head and a glint of fierce determination in their eyes. You feel a deep strength of mind and soul emanate from them, and it encourages you to stand a little straighter under the weight of your chain. They nod towards the pedestal. It's time to release what keeps you tied here. You run your hand along the words etched in the stone, knowing it holds you here, unable to move past the lengths of the chain upon your neck. Capricorn places a hand upon your shoulder, squeezing in a gesture of comfort. It's served its purpose. You no longer need to be tethered to this place. What ties you to this pedestal kept you safe and comforted once. But now you have mountains to climb and deep seas to explore. Your anchor must be cast within yourself. You will find deep grounding inside the depths of your soul. You can depend on that connection more than anything. You nod, taking a deep breath in. Your hands grasp the cold silver chain hanging loosely around your neck. You feel the hands of your spirit team upon your back, along with the strong will of Capricorn, as you use your strength to lift the chain. It rattles and echoes throughout the chamber as you let it drop to the floor. You immediately feel lighter, unburdened, like you could fly through the cosmos to the rings of Saturn and back, untethered and free. You look back at Capricorn, who smiles knowingly as they lead the way up and out of the chamber, back towards your wintry wonderland. Place your hand on your heart and repeat after me. I am grounded within my soul. I trust in my inner will and my higher self. I am the master of my own limitations. And I release what holds me back. When you're ready, you can open your eyes and we'll get our cards pulled. We went a little deeper this time than I usually go, but it felt necessary for Capricorn. I'll be honest with you guys. Capricorn is a difficult energy for me, so I really sat with this one, and I have felt a big need to do a lot of releasing in this season. So our theme of today is definitely releasing. If you want to take a moment to write down what came through to you, please do. Write down any words or symbols that came through during the meditation. I was hoping I would get some tears out of that one. That's the first releasing that you do is the water that comes out of your eyes, guys. It's a good release. All right, y'all. When you feel ready, go ahead and grab your tarot deck. If you want to pull an oracle card, Lunar, I think you probably missed this at the beginning. I'm just leaving it open for everybody. Last month we incorporated oracle cards into our polls, and I just want to leave that open for anybody that liked that and wants to be doing that. So you can pull a tarot card and an oracle card if you'd like, or you can just pull your tarot card for the month, whatever feels best for you. If you need a little support, once you pull your tarot card, then you might want to pull a little card for yourself. So take the next few minutes, set your intention towards whatever card will help you the most through this next month. And when you have pulled your card, go ahead and share it in the chat. Grab your journal, gaze upon your card, and take the next 5 minutes to just write whatever comes to you. This is automatic writing, and there's no right or wrong for what you put down on the page. This is just you channeling what's coming through with your intuition. And next, after this step, we'll be looking up the meaning of the card in our guidebooks, and then we're going to be making our intention out of it. Take your time. There's no rush. Just kind of free flow with this exercise. And now I invite you to grab your guidebooks, whatever source you like to use the best. It can be on Google, it can be in a book, it can be in your little guidebook that comes with your deck. Look up the meaning of your card, write down any key words that really stick out to you, and start to mesh those in with what you already wrote down. Take about a minute or two to do this. Now, as you're looking up these meanings, I want you to start meshing your interpretation with the guidebook meaning and pick a phrase or a key word to symbolize your intentions for this card for the next month. You can take a few more minutes to do this. And when you've found your intention, please feel free to share it with us in the chat if you feel comfortable. So I invite everybody to get into your nice, comfortable seat again, and I'm going to lead us out of our little circle today with another little grounded visualization. You can leave your video on or turn it off, whatever feels best for you. I invite you to close your eyes and to take a few deep breaths, breathing in through the nose and out through the mouth. Bring your awareness back into our winter scene. Before you stands Capricorn, a reflection of your inner discipline, a powerful portion of your higher self. They outstretch their hand to reveal a small, delicate silver chain. Let this be a reminder of what you have learned here. They reach to place it around your neck. You feel the cool metal against your skin, but this time it feels light and brings you a sense of protection. You look behind you towards the stone steps, remembering what you shed within the dark corridor. You may find yourself back there someday, Capricorn warns, seeing your worried expression. But know that you always have the power to release yourself from the shackles of dependency. When the chain upon your neck grows too heavy to bear, let it be a message to release what no longer serves you and to ground yourself within. You let their words sink deep into your being. You look onward onto the shimmering winter forest and up into the shining moon, determined to set forward along your path, unburdened by the chains that once bound you here. The two of you set along the path, eager to see how far your boundaries have expanded. As the darkness of the dense forest envelops you, you find yourself drifting away from the scene and back into our shared sacred space. You see the large silver chain upon the pedestal yet again and are reminded of the weight you shed with Capricorn's aid. You make a promise to be mindful of what you carry upon your shoulders, knowing that you have the power to release what keeps you stagnant. We take a moment to sit in gratitude with our spirit teams for helping us on this journey towards self-understanding. And now, begin to draw your light back into your core. Watch as each of our lights around you dim and the shell around you blossoms open before it fades away. The last bits of your light reside within your heart center, available to you whenever you should need to connect with them. Place your hands on your heart and repeat after me. I trust my intuition. I stay grounded within myself. I achieve my goals with determination. In connection with my higher self. Take a deep breath in and exhale fully. When you're ready, you can open your eyes. I invite you to take your cards and hold them to your heart center. Send a message of gratitude out to the universe for the messages from your cards, past, present, and future.